Hello, 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 my lovely, lovely friends. Thank you for joining me here on A Journey in Light. Today's pick a card love reading is a reading for everyone, regardless of your situation. This is what's next in love, what's coming your way, what are the next steps. I'm going to read it for all situations. So it doesn't matter if you're in a relationship, if you're completely single and you got nobody. These are things that you should keep in mind or look forward to coming up, or potential next steps with your person, depending on your situation. We'll kind of touch on all of it. So really, really fun reading. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm excited to do this reading. I haven't done this reading in quite some time. So I felt very called to do that today. So super excited. We'll be using a variation of Oracle cards, tarot cards. I'm going to pull some letters and attributes so we can figure out, if you're trying to figure out who this person is, that'll be at the end. So that might be more for singles, but if you just need confirmation that it's your pile, I will be pulling those as well. You guys tend to like that in my other videos. So with all that said, let's jump into the piles. I have 4 piles for you guys today. Pile 1, we have this lovely piece of Caribbean calcite. Really pretty, looks like the beach. Pile 2, we have this black heart here. This is a golden obsidian heart. Pile 3, we have one of my personal favorites, clear quartz heart. I just love all the inclusions on this one. I like things that aren't perfect, I guess. And then pile 4, we have this green, beautiful green fluorite heart. If you're drawn there. If you're having a hard time choosing, I guess you can watch different piles. If you feel really drawn, it might be just something you need to hear there may be something in each pile you need to hear. I'm not quite sure. But I always suggest just closing your eyes, taking a deep breath, tapping into yourself and be like, what is my pile? Open your eyes and go with your first instinct. The timestamps will be in the description box below. Sometimes people use that to help them decide on the numbers. But really just trust your gut, follow your internal guidance system. Always remember your intuition is a calm knowing, not a frantic, So I will leave these up here for a moment. If you need more time, feel free to pause the screen. I'm trying to think if I wanted to say anything else. I'm just so glad that you guys are here. I'm really, really excited to do this reading. I hope this is really fun. Fingers crossed Spirit works with us on that. We'll see. You guys know we make intentions or plans on how we want something to go, and Spirit's like, oh, this is the reality. So I am a Spirit-led reader. I read classically and intuitively, so I go with wherever they take me. Because that message is always for someone, and I'll always honor that. So again, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4. I'll leave these up, and then I will see you at your pile. Bye, guys. Hello, my lovely friends. For pile 1, we are going over what's next in love, what's coming your way in love, all situations, regardless if you're completely single or if you're in a relationship, situationship, anywhere in there, kind of what you can expect to come up next. So I'm going to start each of the piles with kind of an energy check-in. This should either be where you're at now or where you're going, but something about this energy check-in should feel resonant for you or familiar, either for yourself or if you're dealing with someone, resonant for them. Basically, my intent or my goal here is to help you feel like you're in the right place to start off with the card. If it feels completely off for you, possibly pick another pile, or it might not be your reading today. So let's start here. Again, you guys picked the Caribbean calcite, very beautiful, looks like the beach heart crystal here. And your card is, we have Joan of Arc. So if you know of Joan of Arc, she was very gifted prolifically, was known to hear voices, so some of you could be clairaudient with that. She was a bit of a warrior. Now she did find a tragic end. I don't want you guys to focus on that, but just this energy of this like warrior, leader vibe, possibly extremely gifted and connected to the divine. So with this card, it says only settle for eternity. So it feels like you're in the energy of, I'm not settling just for minimal effort. I'm settling for a long-term kind of a vibe here. Not saying that, you know, some of you guys might not be, you know, playing the field, having fun, but when you're ready to settle down, it's not just going to be for just any Joe Blow, right? Kind of vibe. So then we have love and faith will defeat violence. So there is this feeling, it's very kind of Aquarian feeling, a very feeling of humanitarianism here coming in with this card. You could be a bit of a hopeless romantic with that. Love and faith will defeat violence. You could be a very heart-led person here, and you're kind of approaching love with, even if you might have a little bit of armor on, there's a sense of, I'm going to be my purest, truest self. Though you may feel the need to still feel a little protected because you are a very heart-led and heart-open and caring person. The next line says, be not afraid of fire and arrows or anything that may come. So this is the vibe of, again, meeting adversity head on, going right into this, going into battle. Now I'm hearing the Pat Benatar song, Love is a Battlefield. You know, you could feel a little bit like that. Or you could have recently felt like you've been through the fire, like on a death march, you know, kind of vibe where you've been through the ringer when it comes to love. But this is an energy of like not giving up and persevering through anything. So very beautiful card, but that's kind of the energy that we're starting this reading off with. If you do feel resonant for that, stick around and we will see what's coming your way. I need a sip of my tea. Hopefully it's not still too hot. Okay, still a little hot. All right, but let's see what's coming your way. We're going to start with tarot. I have a bunch of oracle cards pulled out. I have not done this reading in a really long time. I felt very called to do this reading. So we're just going to take it and see where it goes. I do have an outline of my intention, but Spirit always goes their own way, right? So for pile one, what is coming their way in love? What's coming their way? Okay, so we have the Two of Cups and the Nine of Cups. Okay, pile one. We're starting off strong with what is coming up for you in love. So if you're in a partnership, this does feel like this is either moving into this very self-fulfilled, this is the Nine of Cups is a wish fulfilled. It's getting what you want. It's things checking off the boxes. The Two of Cups is this partnership. So if you're completely single, that's what's coming your way is a really solid partnership of something that you've possibly been wanted. It's very interesting here. I don't know in this card who this is supposed to be. She's Elizabethan caller, so it could be wrong, but it's very interesting. There's a more armor here. So feels like you may still have your armor up, but there could be a person, either your person, this is a connection that is very solid. This is soulmate type energy with this Two of Cups. This is like a divine counterpart. This is someone that has your best interest at heart, two-in-one kind of vibe here. And really it's what you want. But I do feel like some of you guys, if you did relate to that, feeling like you're needing to be guarded, you may still be not just ready to put your guard down just yet with whoever this is coming in, or if it's your partnership, it does feel like a very protected partnership. So the other side of that, like if you're in a relationship, you could feel very protected by this person. With this card being such a positive card, I'm not going to read this as you have to protect yourself from this person. This feels like this person would have your best interests at heart and would be, you know, feel like a shield around you. Very supportive energy with these two cards coming out together. And this also, if you guys are, if this is a newer connection or or I guess anyone could relate to this scenario, but this is like hitting it off right off the bat. Like the Two of Cups energy is like instant connection vibe here. Okay. Pile 1, what's coming your way? What's coming next in love? We have an Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups can be about walking away from something. I mean, I hope none of you guys self-sabotage. If you have a tendency towards that, catch yourself. If you feel so guarded to a point where healthy love makes you run, maybe investigate that a little bit. Just a friendly reminder. However, the ultimate meaning for the Eight of Cups is going after your heart's desire. So with these cards that have come out this far, it really does feel like this is something that you've been wanting for a long time. Again, back to the energy of only settle for eternity. I really feel like you all are really ready for nothing but the best, like a true partnership. And that's what feels like you're on the path on. We do have this girl represented by a ladybug. They're seen as a sign of good luck. So this would be like good luck in love. We have 2 swans partnered up, 2 birds, some dragonflies partnered up, and some butterflies. So very transformative, but a transformative partnership, possibly where you're both, you know, walking into the things that you want. You could be meeting someone who's also doesn't want to settle for less than someone that's willing to grow. No relationship's ever going to be perfect, but when you find the person, like we all come into a relationship with baggage, right? But you have to find the person that wants to help you unpack it, not just trip over it, right? And so if you guys are willing to grow together, which is what kind of this, especially with the butterflies here, feels like if you're open and honest about what you need, you can grow together in this connection. All right, let's see, what else? It does feel very lucky with this ladybug. And that's a big sign for me. I don't know if other people, I mean, I know it's generally seen as luck, but that's a big one for me. So the fact that that came up, I feel the need to say this is feeling very lucky in love. We have the Queen of Wands, so a lot of passion, a lot of confidence coming in, someone really honoring your beauty, someone being very drawn into you, almost mesmerized by you. This does feel like a partnership of just, you know, a confidant, like I build you up, you build me up. So if I'm describing a relationship that you are not in, say you're in a relationship and it's not checking off all these boxes and you've been debating on leaving, there might be a hidden message for you there, pile 1, about not settling. Because this energy that's coming in for this pile is very supportive. And if you're not getting that, it may take leaving for this energy to come in. If you want, up to you. These are just guidance. Tarot is meant to be used for guidance and insight, but ultimately you are in charge of your life. But this does feel like the energy wanting to come in for you is very supportive. So hopefully you're already in that relationship. If you are in a couple, you know, you're in some sort of relationship. This does feel like growth moving forward, but a lot of passion and attraction here. Okay, let's see. We have the Page of Swords. I feel like saying someone's learning to open up, especially if you're guarded. So we have another dandelion. We tend to make wishes and blow these, right? This guy's standing on a stack of books. The Page of Swords can be like, you know, it's a little bit younger of an energy, but this can be an energy of new communication, learning. This could be a new relationship for some of you. Even though we have this little guy, he has a graduate cap on, so he's graduating. He's learned. He's educating himself. So this could be a partner willing to learn about you. This could be your partner shifting into learning about you after, you know, a really intense conversation. If you are in a relationship that you want it to grow and you want it to be this, there may be a need to really like open up and allow someone to see, you know, the parts of you and see if they can take that on and be the expert of you. Here with like kind of this graduation kind of vibe going on. But this does feel ultimately so far just a relationship of not settling, growing, like things that you've been wishing for. If you've said to the universe, you know, I exist, so I know someone must, like me, must exist, and I want to find someone that loves the way I love. This is how this feels. This feels like someone, you know, you've met your match that loves the way you love, but there's also still a lot of passion. It's like having that friendship and romance tied into one. And that is very possible. If anyone hears me say that and it's like, oh, that never happens, it really does. I promise you, I know from personal experience, I've been very blessed that way in the past couple years, and relationships like that do exist. And that uttering to the universe of, I exist and I love this way and I want to find someone that loves the way I love, is something that I have prayed to the universe in the years past, and it was, that wish was fulfilled. So wow, okay, I normally don't share too much. I guess my point was, I just wanted to say that these types of relationships are possible, so don't ever give up hope on that. And again, that's the energy that this pile is really, really running into, and it's like finally getting to that level of love. Again, I'm kind of really focusing in. I don't think I've ever noticed that this guy is like has a graduation cap. It feels like you've learned your lessons, you've gone through the school of life, you've probably been through turbulent kind of energies here, and it's like you're finally graduating and getting this wish. You're getting to blow the wish, and it's going to come back and fulfilled. Really, really lovely energy, pile one. I'm really loving this. I have no idea how all the piles are going to go, but this one is going really well. So dare we pick more? All right, let's get some more little information. I kind of want to look through here also for those that are single, like where you may meet this person. It may be someone that you've known from school or that you collaborated with here. Someone that could be in education or a teacher, or someone that's gone through higher education. Again, this does feel like someone like is like getting a doctorate or master's or something like that. They've been through a lot, and they really are striving on growing and growth. What else do I see? Maybe someone that was in some sort of military with kind of this warrior kind of vibe here. Maybe someone that's into bugs or botany with all the plant kind of vibe coming up. Maybe someone that you have a corresponding moon sign with. That does let their emotions peek out every once in a while. Sunflowers make me think of Leo vibes, and I'll be doing confirmations at the end, and we'll pull letters, try to come up with some names, things like that. But all right, let's see. Let's keep moving on. So can you clarify this 2 of Cups, 9 of Cups energy? Some more information on what's next. The Wheel of Fortune. Things moving in your favor. This is a fated kind of connection coming in. This is yeah, things working out. I'm hearing zoologist, so I don't know if someone, it's like a botanist, zoologist, something like that, something in science. But yeah, things are shifting. Again, this is like the card of like, I've been asking for all this stuff. I've been trying to manifest stuff, and this is stuff coming up. I really love it if we had like the Magician pop up. I'd be stoked by that. All right, let's see if we can get some more information on this Knight, or this 8 of Cups. So with the Knight of Swords coming up for this, I feel like there's this scenario where I talked about you being very honest about what it is that you want, what it is that you need in a relationship, and communicating that in whatever phase you happen to be in as the viewer. Because if you ask, you just might get it, you know? Sometimes we like to think, especially if we're in a partnership, our person just reads our mind. They should know. They should know what I'm thinking. They should know how I'm feeling. They should know how that made me feel. You know, when we don't communicate properly or honestly, then people are left to assume, And then if you're expecting them to assume correctly, you're really just setting yourself up for failure. So by being open and honest, as hard as it is, like anyone who's been in a healthy relationship can tell you that it's not easy. It has lots of hard conversations, but it's two people willing to work together to grow and to learn. But it starts by you being open and honest, and sometimes that's scary, but it's worth it. And if you're open and honest with someone that can't hear you, if you're being open about your soul and honest about your soul, and this person isn't hearing you, they aren't seeing you, that's typically a sign that they're not your person, you know? And Pile, when you're in this energetic field of just a wish fulfilled, so if you're not getting that, then take that Eight of Cups as that literal meaning. I know I keep harping on that. I feel like that message is really for someone to have the courage. But it starts by speaking your truth and having honest, open, forward conversations here. For the rest of everybody, sorry. Thank you guys for bearing with me as I go through all these different scenarios. I really appreciate that. I kind of wanted a reading to encompass everyone. If I'm ever talking too slow, life hack for YouTube, you can pick the little setting button. You can change the playback speed. Put me at 2x2. I'll get to the point real quick, I promise. And you'll be able to understand everything I say. I'll just be talking really fast. So, or 1.5 or something, whatever. Get me going along. With that said, everybody else, the energy, this looks like this is someone who is willing to be open about their heart's desire. This is the energy of being truthful, being honest, moving in an honest way to get that transformative partnership that's coming in. And with these dragonflies here, that's always a sign for me that things are divinely guided. I associate the dragonfly with divine a lot. Okay, we have a Two of Wands. So this passion and this connection that's coming in for you, or that's in for you, that's here, is like the lock and key. This is like your next steps. You're planning your future. It's like, what road are we taking? We're stepping out this door. We're setting our final plans and moving forward here with that energy. Okay, let's clarify this Page of Swords, Pile 1. Judgment. So this is a reawakening. This is like a coming back to life. This is a being seen energy. Again, where I was kind of like talking about this learning and growing together. For some of you, there could be some sort of resurrection of a relationship. This could be a past relationship coming back around that maybe you've wished for a long time. But this really feels like a call to wake up. So if you're in a relationship that hasn't been going so great, if you're honest, this may, and tell somebody exactly what they need to know to be the expert of you. This is that waking up. This is the realization. This is the coming back around energy. And it feels really good. I realized I didn't look at the bottom of the deck. So I have a Five of Swords and the Hierophant. So we have 5. So there's change here. I love this Five of Swords. She literally has like torn his heart out and has it in her hand. I know that's not a nice thing to love, but it's such a beautiful image. So be mindful of what you're fighting against here. The Hierophant can represent traditional ideas, traditional beliefs, marriage. This is the Taurus energy as well. Okay. So where are we with time? Okay, wow. Got a lot longer-winded than I expected. Let's get into some oracle cards. So what else is coming in love for Pile 1? Gratitude. May you honor all that you receive. So yeah, this is the feeling of being in a connection that you feel so grateful for. That's so honoring. That's so beautiful. Pause. May moments of calm sustain you. So it kind of feels like there's could be a pause in a connection. Maybe if there is a need to explain things. But this is also about like being able to be calm in the pause. So if you're moving out of, say you were anxious attached and you've been working on that, and if there's little pauses about your day, you've learned to be calm instead of allowing your mind to go, oh my gosh, they don't like me anymore. so it feels like in the pauses, you're able to sustain a calm. And so with that, it's typically when you're in a relationship where someone makes you feel secure and you're not feeling the need to like freak out. So it does feel like even with the ebbs and flows of this connection, it is a connection that makes you feel calm no matter what. You're not worried about what's going on, what's this person doing, those kinds of things. And allow, may you soften into what is. For those wearing the armor, the need to feel to wear the armor, may this connection really allow you to soften and allow that heart out, because this pile has such an overwhelming feeling of being so beautifully hearted, but you felt because of the past the need to armor it. But now you can allow yourself to open up to soften. All right, let's see. What else? Pile 1. Okay, we do have beware. Beware who you trust at this time. It did come up in the reverse, but the whole deck was. This is a general reading, so this might not fit for everybody. If this is feeling really good, don't let this scare you. But there is a feeling that someone out there needs to be mindful of who you trust, and someone may be camouflaging to be someone else. Pile 3. So if you have someone, again, that you can't quite trust in your life, take that if it fits. Interesting energy. And there's also, okay, I know this card says be careful who you trust at this time. There's a message here about also with this chameleon, be aware of any time you've had to change yourself to mold into a situation or an atmosphere that isn't you. Like the guides are giving a message about your authenticity, like really stepping into that, really honoring who you are, and be aware of any time you've kind of had to hide who you were or dull yourself down to not be too much. You will never be too much for the right person, ever. Someone won't be able to get enough of you. And if you've found yourself in any situations where you feel like you've had to mask or hide or change who you were, then beware that connection is not for you. If you have to change who you are to fit into somebody else, they're not your person, okay? As hard as that is, please don't shoot the messenger. This is coming from a place of love, I promise. Okay, let's see what's next. Pile 1. Perspective, the bigger picture. So a bigger picture is coming in, of being able to see clearly, see where you're going. That 2 of Wands, like seeing the door open, that's what's coming in for you. Okay, what else? Purpose. You possess the determination and dedication to consciously demonstrate love. So what's coming in for you is feeling like a love with purpose. Like this has intentions. Things are going somewhere. You get to demonstrate. You get to be the loving person that you want to be here. Hedgehog love, positive and uplifting new friends. For some of you, this is a newer connection coming in. But this is positivity. This is also just someone that has that friendship vibe. I kind of already described that, where it's like very supportive energy coming in for you. Where do I want to put that? All right, let's see. Coming in for love, pile 1. Tenderness. The energy of tenderness activates your capacity to open your heart, or open our hearts and approach the world and each other with gentleness and care. So this goes back to that message around, I feel like this person is really here to honor you, support you, be a protector of you. If you've had to be the protector for so long, I feel like you're going to be, if you allow yourself to soften, this person can really come in with tenderness and really be honest and caring of you and supportive. If that's what you want. Right. Okay. Done with the oracle cards. Let's pull some. I'm just going to pull some charms. I pulled my charm back out. Let's see what else comes up. Let's see what else is coming up for love. Pile 1, and then I will get some letters and we'll do some fun confirmations or predictions and names and stuff. So let's see. Ow, someone poked me. All right, you might get poked by the truth. So this is from Hermit Tarot. It's a little button that says not gonna lie. So you have some truth coming in, and it might be a little painful to hear at times because I just got stabbed by that. But this is someone that you can trust, someone that's not gonna lie. Again, if I'm describing the person you're with and you're like, then maybe that message was for you. But this is someone that's honest, that's not going to lie, that you can trust. This is a healing love. This is like the Band-Aid on any wounds you have. It should be very healing energy coming in. We have this little cat in the box, so it's like finding the fun in the mundane. I feel like this connection for you, like the next steps are finding the fun in ordinary things, the surprises. This also, someone could be getting some sort of surprise in a box, or Amazon may bring you a surprise delivery. Okay, we have play and like here. So yeah, this does feel like this is playful energy. If you've had some seriousness going on, this does feel like this is a relationship that allows you to be playful, to be honoring, to feel young, to feel vibrant. And then we have the stars, so Aquarius vibes coming in. And this is, again, more healing. This is a wish fulfilled. It's like you've had 3 messages. This is your 3rd message about a wish coming true. So this would be a wish come true in a connection. All right, so for the next little thing, we're going to kind of do some either confirmations, like if you're in a connection and you want some extra confirmations that this is indeed the person you're with. I'm going to do that. And then for those that are single, we're going to kind of just see what comes up. You might have to keep it in your back pocket, but if you meet somebody with this information, then there you go. Start with some dice. Okay. So we have number 5. So May be important, the month of May. So as I'm recording this, we're in May. So May is important. The 5th house could be important. So Leo, I did have Leo pop up on the dice. This also can be representative of children in a connection. The 5th house rules like children. But this is also that playful energy, this fun affair, love, romance kind of vibe. We have the number 1, so January or the 1st of a month can be important. This also could be important. This could be indicative of Aries. And the 1st house, so someone, could be a little more self-focused or self-driven. This also could be about someone putting you first. We have the number 3, so we can look at March or the 3rd of the month. We also have 13, 35, 50, 15, 51, 31 for numbers. If we're looking at the 3rd house would be Gemini. That also could be neighborly energy or sibling energy, someone that you know through your siblings. We also have the 8th house here. So this is Scorpio energy, transformative energy, I feel the need to point out that it covers inheritances. So that might be someone that has gotten an inheritance of some sort. Someone also that could just work in finance or other people's money is resonant with the 8th house. So there's some of your numbers. I need to take another sip of my tea. Apologize. I had to take some allergy medicine and it dries me out. So, all right, let's get some, I want to go letters next. Let's get some letters. Let's see what letters we have for you. Everybody loves the letters, so let's see. What do we have? Okay, so we have an E, a D, so we have Ed. We have an I, an S, 2 I's, so double I's for double letters. We have dis here, maybe someone like you dissed. We have A, R, another R, someone that rolls their R's, maybe someone who, that kind of vibe, and then we have a U. I don't have all the letters, but I'm hearing Desiree. Sir. Someone likes to be called Sir. We have RAR. Anyone's initials. I feel like Desmond, Desiree, Desire, Air. So we could have some air signs. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, which I think have all popped up except for Libra. Hearing Raoul, even though we don't have that. We have Saul, Dexter. I don't know. I want to say dinosaur too, so someone might have like a paleontology connection or dinosaur kind of vibe. We'll see what else comes up. Oh, I said one more handful of letters. I was trying to make some names, but we'll see. All right, we have a W and an N, so winning. We're going to win a wine. Someone could be a wine connoisseur, really into wine. Feel the need to say Nathan, Sam, Winston. Interesting names are popping up. Of course, if you're looking at these letters and, you know, letter might be missing, but a name pops in your head, please take that. And let's pull a couple more little attributes for this person, some confirmations for those who need it. So we have optimistic. I feel the need to remind you guys to be optimistic. Be bold in what you want. Be bold in your truth and who you are. We have from past. We've got some more letters. And, okay, let's see. We have awakening. Someone could be going through a spiritual awakening or awakened. We did have the judgment card, something coming back to life. We have Scorpio energy. We have driven. This person would be really driven. So more letters. We have an M. So Sam did come up because I was seeing Sam. H, G, Y. We have a Virgo energy. We have 3 E's. E. Okay. India is here. We have an L, a Z, and a K. So I feel the need to say we have Luke here. Lucas, Luke. Ken, Ren, Ian. I want to say Walter, even though those aren't really there. We have a guitar and a compass. Someone could be a musician. This could be someone who likes to travel a lot or live at a distance, long distance connection. We have yes. Read. Someone who likes to read. Someone's name is Read. We have all iterations of how to spell read. Someone could be a reader. It could be a tarot reader, just an avid reader. Someone maybe loving some book talk. If you are a book lover, feel free to drop your favorite book in the comments. I always like new books to add to my list, my TBR. Seeing Lindsay, Leonard, Ham. Someone's going ham. Mad. People need to call it Madeira Beach that I live close to because they call it Mad Beach. Gary, Carrie, Nader, I could probably sit here for a long time, but those are the ones that I kind of channeled that weren't all in here. Again, if your person, if your name or your initials or your person are here, please take that as your confirmation. Ned, I don't have an F, but I want to say Fred. my guides keep highlighting this H, and I don't know who I'm missing whose name is an H. So H is just really important for somebody. If you see names in here that I missed and you want to help anyone out that you see, or any words that you see or things that you see, you can drop those in the comments. You can look for those as well. You can see if anyone put any in here. Drew, Andrew. Gosh, Andrew's totally here. How did I miss that? Makes me think of my friend Andrew. Andrew, I want to say smear for some reason. Anyways, so I am going to, I think I'm going to end this here. I want to say Nanny, Nancy. Okay, I've already said it like 4 times. I'm going to end this here for pile 1. I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I did enjoy doing this reading. I'm looking forward to my other piles as well. Thank you guys so much for spending your time with me. If you did like this, don't forget to like, interact with this video in some way, share this with someone that you think that would enjoy this type of reading. Those kind of things really do help my channel out and help me grow here and help me continue to make free tarot for you guys. Thank you guys so much as always, and I look forward to seeing you guys in a future reading. Bye guys. Hello, my lovely friends. For pile 2, we are going over what is coming up next in love. I'm going to try to touch on all relationship statuses, from single to couples, relationships, situationships, whatever. We're going to try to just kind of overall look at what's coming in next for you, regardless of your situation. So you guys picked the golden obsidian heart here. It's an obsidian with a golden cast. Looks like the black heart. So my intention to start off with, we're going to kind of review this card. This is kind of the energy either you're in or maybe your partner's in if you're in a relationship. I'm hoping, or my goal here is to have something that is resonant for you to help you know if you're in the right pile. If you don't have any sort of synchronicities with the energy when I discuss all this stuff, maybe pick a different pile, or this might just not be your reading for today. Totally fine. So let's start here. So we have Cleopatra. So there could be an Egyptian vibe for some of you coming in with Cleopatra, or some nobility. Some of you may be from some sort of royal bloodline. I'm kind of getting those vibes. We have 2 cheetah here that could be resonant. So, yeah, so it's the energy of Cleopatra. There's a sense of legacy here as well. But I'll read this card. It says, this is kind of like the fiery message with Cleopatra. This is, when you are conquered, consider who wins. So there could be a spicy vibe to how you're feeling. Maybe some of you want to be conquered. Take that as you will. I'm trying to keep this PG, but feel free to run with that idea. We also have a queen must lead while a wife might follow. Both are diplomats. So there could be a juxtaposition about how you're feeling about what you want. Maybe you feel a little like, you know, queen or wife, a leader or a follower. Maybe some of you have a tendency to be submissive in certain areas of your life, dominant in other areas. Take that how you will. If there is a resonance there, then the infinity message is, be immortal, not defeated. So there is this legacy message, this energy of going beyond. Maybe some of you could have some sort of social media presence. There's like an air of immortality to you, as in like you have like a big reputation, or a lot of people may know of you. You could just relate to being a queen. You could like to be on a throne, be put on a pedestal, something like that. You could be wanting to draw in a relationship where you feel like the queen. You may be stepping into your princess era, your queen era, your ruling era, the I'm on top of the world era. Some sort of era may be resonant, because I felt guided to say that. Trying to think what else. There could be, you know, just some Egyptian ties here. You could feel like you have a past life in Egypt, or just something about like the underworld afterlife vibe with the Egyptians. Just a strange affinity there. She does have a snake around her neck. It looks like I want to say a corn snake, but I'm not sure, or coral snake, sorry. But I think they have 3 different colors. Anyways, not sure, but there could be a snake connection here as well. But yeah, this is like a feeling of, you know, honoring yourself, being in your nobility, you know, owning your worth kind of vibes that are kind of coming in with this Cleopatra energy. So if you feel resonant with that, let's see what's coming your way in love. So pile 2, what is coming your way? We're starting with tarot. We're going to do oracle cards. I'm going to pull some charms, and then we'll do some confirmations and letters at the end as well. It's been a fun reading, so at least pile 1 was really fun. Let's see where this goes. All right. Pile 1, what is coming up? Oof. Really crazy itch on my leg. Oh my goodness. I don't know. Maybe someone has an itchy leg. Maybe that's a confirmation for somebody. That was strange. Okay. Pile 1. What is coming up for pile 1, please? All right. Starting off with a pause kind of energy, guys. So we have the Hanged Man and the 4 of Swords. So first in your reading, there's an energy of kind of contemplation, possibly looking at things from a new angle, maybe a mindset shift is needed, or just a rest. The 4 of Swords is a card of inaction. It's a card of rest. It's a card of allowing things to come to you instead of being the one to go out and get it. So that may be a message for some of you as well, that there's really not much you need to go back or go after. You're kind of being called to sit in the energy of allowing people to come to you. You know, the queen doesn't go chasing after everyone else. She allows people to come to her. Take that for how it fits, regardless of gender. But yeah, there's a kind of this energy of pausing and waiting. All right. Let's see what's next. We have 9 of Pentacles. Independent energy. So depending on where you are in your relationship, this could be someone honoring your independence, honoring and seeing your value, seeing your worth. If you are single, this could be like really at this time, at least the beginning part of this reading, we'll see where it goes, but really honoring yourself, honoring your independence, honoring who you are, discovering who you are. I get this vibe of someone that's really just been through the ringer and has really stepped back and said, no more, you know, middle of the road stuff. I know my worth. I'm honoring myself, and I expect nothing less than that. That's kind of the energy that's what's coming up. And that could fit for you being in a connection, or that could be for you being single at this time, you know, but this is all about, again, honoring and allowing things to come to you instead of having to fight for it. We have the 10 of Pentacles. So the 10 of Pentacles is a complete fulfillment in a very tangible way, not just in your head. This is reality coming true. This is that happy life that's growing old together. So that's what's coming in as you honor yourself, as you value yourself, as you know, almost, I don't want to say demand, but just your energy demands nothing but really good things coming your way. There's a kind of a similar energy going on with pile 1 and pile 2. I feel like there's also been a collective shift anyways in energy, so it's not surprising that these messages are kind of relating that way. But this is like getting exactly everything you want, again, in a very tangible way. I feel like that's really important to say, that this isn't a pipe dream. This is something real. We have the 7 of Wands. This is energy of standing your ground, though. This is energy. We have this guy, he has a tattoo with love on his chest, but this is someone that is also willing to hold their boundaries, but willing to fight for the things that they want. This could be indicative of someone coming in, or your person, where they have this feeling of like, I'm not backing down, I'm not giving up. I go after what I want, and I'm here to stay kind of energy. Let's do one more. Get one more in. What else is coming pile 2's way? We have an 8 of Cups. So 8 of Cups is an interesting energy. It is an energy of, it can be an energy of leaving. If you're in a situation where this isn't the case and you're standing your ground, it could involve you needing to walk away. But the energy ultimately of the 8 of Cups is going after your heart's desire. So this is you being in this energy of not settling. Very, very, if you were drawn to pile 1 as well, there's a lot of similar energies going on in a different way. It's like different font, same energy. It's this vibe of you taking no less than what you deserve and going after your heart's desire. But I'm not going to lie, pile 2, this does feel a little more independent or selective energy. And I have a feeling that a lot of you watching are like, heck yeah, that's where I'm at. Like, no less. More, but no less than my worth, my value. But in a relationship, this could be someone just honoring that. And again, I feel like this is an energy of you being able to sit back and receive good, allow good to happen for you, allow things to come towards you, allow someone to fight for you for once. If you've been in connections where you felt like you were always pouring, you were always giving, you were always the doer, you were always that's the shift. And with that shift and you possibly recentering, refocusing on yourself, you're going to bring in everything that you want. There might be a little bit of needing to stand up for yourself a little bit here and leave if necessary. But ultimately, the center of this is you getting what you want. Okay, let's clarify this and see what comes up. Pile 2, what is coming their way? I feel the need to pause, and if someone, for those that are single, or this also could be clarification or confirmations. This possibly could be about someone being in finance, working in finance, meeting someone that works that way. Meeting someone, I feel like someone has like hidden tattoos, like they might have more tattoos like than what appears. Like they might seem a little clean cut, and then like below the surface, they have a lot of tattoos that you wouldn't know were there. I don't know why they're giving me that message, but that's for somebody. This person also may come from a big family or have a wealthy background, but may have taken a path of their own. So I wouldn't be surprised if someone came from a really wealthy background and kind of turned their back on it and went after their own thing. Like I'm seeing someone like denouncing an inheritance for whatever reason. but like I need to build my life my own way. But also I'm seeing someone like backpacking through a foreign land kind of thing. Like going on an adventure, finding themselves. All right, with all that said, let's clarify this Hanged Man, 4 of Swords energy, this pause energy. What more information can we get about what's coming next in love? Queen of Swords. Yeah, this is just clarity. If you feel like you don't know what you want, or if you're like going from relationship to relationship, can't quite figure it out, you might just need that pause to gain clarity and cutting out anything that you don't want. Our Queen of Swords, she doesn't put up with nonsense. She's clear cut. She cuts things out. If they don't serve her, bye, because she's here for clarity. But there's also truth and knowledge here, but truth or knowledge from within yourself. If you've been looking outside yourself for all your answers, you have to realize that the answers are within. When it comes to what you're looking for, what you love, it starts with self-love, starts with loving yourself, honoring yourself, being there for yourself. Okay, let's see. We have an Ace of Pentacles. But there's like this new tangible beginning. This also could be someone that showers you with gifts. Again, honoring your worth, like showing up for you, giving you something new. Somebody could be getting engaged in a relationship. Like if I'm describing kind of this person and you're already in a relationship, this could be moving to the next level, the next step, possibly moving into a house together, building towards that future. But I feel like someone is actually getting like a ring, if you guys aren't there yet, someone's like getting a piece of jewelry in an honoring kind of way. Ace of Wands, passionate beginning. So this is, for some of you, a brand new relationship with this Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, but this is passion, this is desire. It's not only this security of this 10 of Pentacles, there's also passion. It doesn't feel like a boring connection at all. This is like stable yet fire. It's like the wood to set the fire ablaze. Okay. We have a 2 of Pentacles. So there is, there could be a lot going on coming up for you. There might be a lot to balance. Some of you guys could have not only trying to build this kind of vibe for yourself, but trying to figure out where this person fits in. But this does feel like, you know, honoring that person and fitting them into your life. Sometimes if you have been independent or single for a long time, sometimes it's hard to be like, oh, how will this work? I kind of like my own space. I like my own thing. So there might be a need to, you know, again, have healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries are white picket fences, not large brick walls. Hopefully you get the difference. But this is about balancing this person and the rest of your life and finding that evenness. All right. 8 of Cups. Clarify this 8 of Cups a little bit. Look, I passed a card by that meant to come out. Death. So yeah, some sort of transformative energy is coming up. Scorpio energy for you all. We have the World on the bottom. So some of you, this may be a long distance relationship or someone that travels. They're coming together. It's a very zen-like little fox here. We have this little shell from this necklace. I don't know if I've ever noticed this, but this is like reminding me of like Ariel's voice in Little Mermaid. But this is radiating. So I feel like this person radiates like a zen or confidence or the truth here. But back to this 8 of Cups and this Death card kind of combination. There may be a need to transform for some of you. If you are in situations where, you know, you don't feel like you're being honored the way that you think that you should. And I think that all relationships should be a mutual honoring. I mean, depending on the day, it should be 100% relationship. Sometimes you're the 30%, they're 70, giving 70. Sometimes you're 50-50, whatever. But in one of those relationships that you get that, right? But there does feel like there needs to be a transformation here. Or there could just be some transformative energy. I think about this representing Scorpio, and Scorpio is the 8th house. And here we have this 8 of Cups, which Scorpio is a water sign. The cups are our emotions. So there's some sort of transformative energy, possibly about you guys figuring out what it is that you want. So what's next and left for some of you, if you're in a relationship that isn't fulfilling, isn't giving you what you need, it may be needing to walk away from that. If that scares you, don't worry, this is a general reading. You know, this isn't meant to confuse you. If that's what your soul feels like it should be doing, it should feel like an empowering statement, okay? But there is some sort of transformation going around like based off what your heart's desire is. I'm going to kind of look over these. See if I get any hints on where you would meet this person. And this is not in the cards, but I don't know, like I'm literally, and I don't go out to clubs, so I don't know why I'm seeing it this way. I feel like somebody out in a club, like possibly somewhere you don't normally go, or maybe you got dragged out by friends and you meet somebody out dancing. I don't know. Maybe that's something that happened already for a couple that I'm reading for that's in this energy, but I'm literally seeing like almost 2 people across on the dance floor. I know that sounds super cliche, but that's what they're showing me. That never happened to me, but there does feel like there's this like new fiery connection going on that kind of might make you feel like you have to balance some things or kind of figure things out. Ultimately, there is guidance here about honoring yourself and your worth and what you need, and nixing anything that isn't that. We're not settling here in 2024. We are going after what we want. You know, there is a phrase, not everybody loves this one, take it or leave it, but sometimes it's better to be alone for the right reasons and with someone for the wrong. I felt guided to they're flashing that one in my head, so that's for somebody as well. But ultimately, either you're honoring yourself or you're in a connection where someone is honoring you. But there's definitely newness. So either new phases, and somebody's getting engaged, which is lovely to see. But this is new sparking, a new. Also, someone might be getting a new home or moving in together or something like that. Okay, let's move in. Oh my gosh, I've talked for so long. Let's move into some oracle cards. What else is coming pile two's way? Passion. I need to hold these right. Passion, creative energy, enthusiasm, drive. That's what you have coming for you for love. Passion. This Ace of Wands is fiery new beginning. Really lovely to see. We have goals, hopes, dreams, aspirations, and ideas. So like, if you have like relationship goals or dream goals, whatever, it's like you're here. You're here. You're like allowing this in. All right, what else is coming? Pile two's way comes to love. Why did I hold everything upside down? The dragonfly, number 8. 8 could be important. You could also be seeing 8, like 888. 8 is the number of abundance. It says, have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, and connection to spirit. Dragonflies could be a symbol for some of you. Could be a confirmation. I love when I see dragonflies. This could be a very divinely guided connection. But I do keep having this reverberation of this message around this is a kind of a time for you. If you are single, this may be a little more to like fine tune that and be okay with that. All right, let's see. Maybe focusing on your goals and your own passions if you aren't with somebody. Because again, I don't feel like you need to go after anyone. If you are single, it's just like sit back and allow. Expansive. May you connect to the whole world. We did have the world and expansion here. So some of you may go on a trip, meet someone in a foreign land. Some of you guys could have a foreign connection with someone. But this also could be a relationship expanding, moving to the next level. Curious. May you open and explore. So some of you may be going and exploring, either exploring a new thing about your partner, maybe going somewhere, going on a trip could be important to kind of if you feel like you've lost the connection and you want to re-spark it, there might be a need to like go and explore or learn something, or like when it comes to work, I don't know why I'm bringing this up, but like team building exercises, doing those with a partner can also be very helpful, like learning something new together. And having a new experience that neither of you have done together can be a very healing thing if you are trying to repair a relationship you're in. But this feels like just having an expansive curiosity for what's out here. Again, I feel like there's a lot of single people in this pile, and this is just like more about you exploring, figuring out what you want. If you don't know what it is that your heart wants to go after, maybe that's the change you're going to go in. Maybe you're going to be more curious. Maybe you're going to go out and expand. You're like, you know what? There's nothing tying me down. I'm going to move to a foreign land. Like, if I could go and be young all over again and not have, I mean, I wouldn't change my life. Love my kids, but if I didn't have those things, you know, I would explore that more. I would not have let money hold me back from doing those kinds of things. So if you for some reason have inklings of that in your head because they are calling me to bring that up, maybe this is your chance to go find a different distant land, go check something out, go travel a little bit, go find something. There's just more than your little like fishbowl you're stuck in. There's more to this world. There's more people. There's 7 billion people on this earth, you know. Yeah. curiosity is going to be either helpful in a connection or help you find a new connection. All right, let's see. What else do we have? Pile 2. Dragonling Garden. A new world is born. Something new, new phase, new abundance, a new world is born. This is a one-off, but somebody really needs to take that leap of faith and go do that thing that you've been wanting to do, that you've been afraid to do. It involves traveling, seeing the world, expanding. We have self-love. You realize that love of self is necessary to love another. This is a really important message, especially if you have a tendency to self-sabotage in relationships or things like that, or for whatever reason, the nice person that you don't have to fight for gives you the ick. You know, you have to realize, like, well, what's wrong with someone loving me? Like, you have to ask yourself, is this about someone giving me undivided attention when I didn't have to fight for it? Is that the part that feels icky for me because there's some trauma I need to resolve? Sometimes we just don't like somebody else. That's fine. But asking yourself and being self-aware about that. But with this self-love card coming in, again, kind of reiterates that a lot of you that may be single in this pile, that is such an important thing. And that might be the last little tweak you need, that last little healing you need, and that clarity you need is around that self-love, the love you're giving yourself. When you love yourself, if you believe in manifestation, if you center yourself and love yourself, not in a conceited way, but in a true loving way, the way you would love anyone else you love in your life, you almost magnetize that to bring that in and the energies around you. All right, let's see what else we have next. Honesty. The energy of honesty supports your choice to be courageously truthful and genuine with kindness and tact. So this could be more honesty coming up in your relationship. We have 23, that reduces to a 5. That's change. We have the throat chakra here. That kind of was what I was talking about with this. Being honest and open about what you want, what you need. There could be in your connection, if you're trying to, I do get a strong energy of someone wanting to reconnect or repair a connection. It might take some honesty, make some honesty from an honoring point of what you need. Could be really important. This is also somebody, you know, being in a connection where you finally have the honesty, and that's a really beautiful thing. You feel like you can trust and this person is honest with you. All right, so I think that's it for the cards. I'm going to move into some charms. We're going to get a little more stuff with the charms, see what comes up. And then we'll get confirmations. I'll pull letters. I'll try to channel some names for you guys. Someone asked if I could do that, and I was like, well, yeah, I get names in my head all the time. I don't always share them, so I'm going to do that too because I thought it's fun. I like to expand my my channeling too. So let's start actually with just some charms, just to get you a little more information about what's coming your way in love. See what pops out of this bag. What's coming pile 2's way with love. Transformation with this butterfly. It's very 2 of Cups. This is a union and possibly a new house. I think I already talked about this, but building a new house, moving in together, transformative energy within love. A little bit more. Let's see what else. We have the Hangman again, a perspective shift or a mindset shift. We do have this little cat crying, so someone could have some tears. It'll be okay, I promise. We do have the rocket ship, so something taking off very quickly. Something getting hot with this little thermometer, so things heating up. We have hello. This also could be someone popping in and saying hello, meeting a new person, somebody coming back to say hi. A bit of travel with this little jet here, and a rose. Remembering to stop and smell the roses, possibly someone bringing you flowers. Maybe seeing the rose through some thorns, because no one's perfect. Just got to find our perfect person for us, right? If that's what you want. All right, let's get some. So that's kind of just for the charms. I'm going to try to just kind of get some confirmations on people, dates, names, letters, initials, those kinds of things. So we have Libra and we have the first house, which is Aries. These are opposite. So it could be some opposites attracting. You could be meeting someone or being involved with someone who's like your complete opposite. But this is partnerships. This is love. This is relationships, but also loving yourself too. Like putting yourself first brings in that energy of other people coming in. We have the number 12. So December could be important. Pisces could be important. The 12th of the month could be important. Your dreams are highlighted here. We have the number 3. So March, the 3rd of a month, 3, 12, 31, 13 could be important. I also have a 4, so April, or the 4th house, which is ruled by Cancer. There could be a mother connection, a family connection, a home connection. Somebody could work real estate, building homes, something around homes. With the 3, someone could be in communications, broadcasting, something like that as well. Okay. Let's see. Let's get you some attributes. Get some attributes either for confirmation or for where people know what to look out for. We do have the fixed sign Aquarius popping up here. Tall, dark, and handsome. Dark eyes. And well-rounded. So tall, dark eyes, well-rounded. Let's get some more attributes and then we'll pull letters. There are some letters that wanted to come out. Okay. We do have twin flames, so divine counterparts could be present for some of you. We have the Hierophant, so Taurus energy showing up, someone that's a mentor of some sort. We have sports, someone could be really big into sports or play sports. We have learning, someone could be in education, or there could be a higher learning, or you could meet them through some sort of learning experience. Okay, we have some letters, so we have W-O-O, so we have woo. Maybe someone's a little woo-woo. I love the woo-woo. All right, and let's get you some more letters. Let's see if we can get any names out of this. All right, last little bit for pile 2. Can we get some letters, please? Pile 2. All right, let's see. We have 2 L's, so another set of double letters. Lu, wool, so someone could be into wool or work in textiles. We have L-Y, so love you. We have O, I feel I need to say Lloyd. We have a G. We have a V, X, someone could be your ex. We have a U, a C, and an E. I'm gonna let you guys look at this for a minute, and then I'm gonna kind of just look into this and kind of try to channel some names. Again, someone asked if I could do that, and my guides will start showing me people that I know, so I feel the need to say their name. I want to say Luke, Luca, Yvette is coming up for somebody. GC or somebody's initials, or CG, GC, CG. Yeah, somebody's X, Xavier. I'm getting a name that I want to say is like Ukrainian or something, but I don't know how to say it. It's like they're giving me this name and I can't say it. So if there's someone of descent of that kind, that they have a unique name. I mean, I guess it depends on where you live. If it's unique. As an American, it'd be unique to me, but YOLO, you only live once, could be someone may have a YOLO tattoo, I don't know. I feel like saying Colt, Victor, Vigo, Lucian. I want to say Galaxy. Not sure why. Lace. Lacey. We have OY, so Joy, Toy. Someone could be acting coy, shy. I'm gonna say gold or golden. Someone could be a goalie. Like hockey, we did have sports, hockey or soccer, football, depending on where you're at. Let's get a couple more letters. I feel like I need a couple more. Some little baby letters, guys. A little bit more. The guides are like, more, and I'm like, I don't know. This is new to me. Okay, we got some more stuff, sorry. All right, we have Sagittarius and we have a tennis racket. I feel like saying tennis racket or even pickleball. So the letters, we got an A, C, T, R, U, M, and P. So there could be a cat connection. Someone could go by cat. I want to say Cartman, Pat, Patricia, Patrick, Matt, Matthew, Tar is coming up. I don't know, the bog people. They showed me the bog. I don't know if anyone knows what the bogs are, bog people that get preserved. Just showed up in my head. Rat or mice or mouse. Someone could have a nickname like Mouse or something like that. Or Mouse Rat. Maybe you're into Parks and Recreation, Parks and Rec. I'm going to hold this up for you guys. If you see certain names that I'm missing, that you're like, Joy, it's right here. I want to say Pam as well. Ram, so Aries vibes. But if you guys, if you want to throw them in the comments and I miss them and you see it loud and clear, feel free. I want to say loyal. Someone's very loyal. Goldie. I know we don't have a D, but they keep giving me gold or golden or Goldie. That's for somebody. Tarmac. So there may be like an airplane connection, airport connection. Lex, Lexi, Lex Luthor, Superman, Clark Kent, Mark with a C. Could be Mark with a K too, but that just made me think of Empire Records. If you know, you know. Liv, Renee, I know that's not here, but Renee Zellweger was in Empire Records, so they're showing me her. Now, Deborah, don't be bitter. If you know the quotes that I'm saying, I love you. Not on Rex Manning Day. I guess we have Rex here, right? Because we have EX and R. Rex Manning. I'm going totally down a rabbit hole. With, hopefully somebody's enjoying that. I know I've mentioned Empire Records before, and somebody was like, yes, not on Rex Manning Day. Save the man, or damn the man, save the empire. Okay, so enough nonsense for me. Here you guys go. I really hope you enjoyed this reading. This was so much fun to do. I really enjoyed this. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you did enjoy this, don't forget to like, share, comment. That always does help me out and helps me continue to make free tarot for you guys. I love it so much. So thank you guys so much, and I look forward to seeing you in a future reading. Bye, guys. Hello, my lovely friends, for pile 3. This has been a fun reading so far. I'm super excited to get into your pile. You picked the beautiful clear quartz heart here with lots of inclusions. Very unique looking, even though it's traditionally a crystal that you see a lot, but it amplifies other things. Don't know why I felt the need to say that, but there you go. So we are going over what is next for love, or what's coming in for love, what's going on with love. I am going to try to touch on all the different types of situations, whether you're in a relationship, whether you're single. We're going to go over all of it. Fun hack, if I'm taking too long with this information, you can click that little the little gear symbol on your screen, and you can speed up my voice if you want. Feel free if I take too long. So anyways, so we're going to start off with a little energy check-in. I'm going to use this card, kind of discuss some stuff that comes up. This should feel resonant for you, either you or the person you're with, something like that, just to help you know if you're in the right pile. If you really don't relate to anything I say when I talk about this first card, then maybe pick a different pile, or maybe this reading is just not for you, or you don't have a message here today. Totally fine. So we have Albert Einstein. So very complicated, intriguing, unique soul, right? So on this card, it says objects in a mirror are closer than they appear. So there could be like a vibe about constantly reflecting in this connection or reflecting around your connections, but also this is about something like being closer than you think. So if you're single, this shift may be happening faster than you think. There could be a sense of, you know, things like if you're reflecting on something and it feels really close, but really it's been a long time, there might be a message there. I'm not sure why, but there you go if it fits. There could be a math connection for some of you. The next message on here is the distance between two objects is always relative. So it kind of reminds me, even though actually, I don't know if he was into quantum entanglement, but anyways, the distance between two objects. So there could be some distance for you in connections, or the connection you're in, it could be long distance. There could be, all of a sudden I'm hearing The Space Between by Dave Matthews Band song. But the distance between two objects is relative. So this also could be about two people showing up in the same way, and a connection, an even give and take here. And then we have the simplest things are sometimes the most complex. So there feels like there's a lot of complexity to you. Again, this pile feels like, at least so far, energetically, of being very deep, very not surface level. Maybe you like the intense, you like the complexity. It's giving me like 8th house Scorpio vibes of liking a good backstory, that kind of thing. You like to look inside of how things work. So that might be resonant for you, or the person you're with, or the person you like. In this connection, there's just a lot of depth, or that's what you are looking for in a connection. If you are single, that might be what you've been missing in other connections, is that deep connect, and that's what you're looking for. Let's see if E equals MC squared. Someone's initials might be E, M, or C. They're highlighting that. So, and the same with HPP over here. I don't know all his mathematical equations. If anyone knows some fun Albert Einstein facts, feel free to drop those in the comments. Of course, I know who he is. I don't know him in depth. Maybe I should watch a documentary. Anyways, but that is kind of the energy we're in. We're complexity, math, solving a problem. Maybe some of you guys are problem solvers, or you enjoy that kind of stuff. You enjoy a good challenge, something to figure out. And it's like someone who likes someone's backstory. You like to see where people come from. You like to know why people tick, what makes them work, those kinds of things. So if you feel resonant with any of that message, then we are going to see what's coming your way in love. And what's coming up next? What's going on with love for pile 3, please? What's next in love? So we have a 5 of Pentacles here. Interesting to start off. This is the energy of actually feeling left out in the cold, feeling abandoned. I hope that's not what's coming up for you. Some of you, we are starting the reading this way, so it could be how you've felt in recent relationships. There's 5 windows. The 5 is the number of change, so things are changing and shifting. But this feels like someone that hasn't necessarily been fully seen, and yet they just want someone to see like the beauty that's within them, you know. All right, let's see what's coming pile 3's way. Ooh, 3 of Swords. Okay, pile 3. I'll pull a couple more. Let's see, we have the Hanged Man. Justice. Okay. I'm going to get one more before we start talking about all this stuff. King of Pentacles. All right. Pile three, pile three. I hope some of you, okay, it's hard to say. I hope that you're already in this energy. I hope this is not what you have to look forward to. This is feeling abandoned. This is a lot of heartache, a lot of pain. So hopefully if you were connected to the pile, I'm sorry that this is the energy you've been feeling, but hopefully that's what we're moving away from. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't hope that on anybody or wish that upon anybody. But that you may feel resonant for that, or with that message of feeling, you know, maybe some of you were rejected or left, or you're feeling heartbroken. With that, then we kind of get into the middle of this. I'm going to clarify all these, but what's coming your way is like after some pain, after some heartache, after maybe not feeling seen, there's a shift here. If you've taken a pause, or if you're in this energy, there may be a need to pause and heal. Really tend to yourself, tend to your own heart, tend to your own garden. Really uncover what it is that you're looking for. Like my guides are drawing me into this zipper. Like really look behind the surface and see what it is that you want and what you want to dream and what you want to bring in. If you guys are in a connection, maybe things aren't going well, and there needs to be some uncovering to do better. If you're in a great connection, this might not be your pile. I'm just being really honest. If you're really drawn to the opening message in this, feel free to stick around. There could just be some complexity and some stuff that's gone on. But this does feel like an unzipping and uncovering, but a growth process that's going on in this connection in pile three. Leading into justice. So this is where, you know, things are now becoming fair, becoming just. Some of you may feel like I'm not, what I want to say, I don't want to say that I'm promoting the idea of revenge, but this just I'm just reading the energy, feels like someone feeling like justice needs to be served. So there could be some karma at play with some past relationships. But I have this person sitting here and they're looking down. So it kind of feels like someone's looking at this objectively, like possibly looking at a situation and realizing things like ended up working out for the best. And you know, maybe karma came in and did what it needed to do, something like that. I don't know. But also there may be some truths that you get your hands on. You may find some truths out. This is the Libra card, that things are now becoming balanced. You know, after this heartache, after, you know, this pause and kind of this feeling of like, I don't know what happened. It feels like now you're going to get some truth. You're going to get some justice for what happened, and some information is going to be solved. We have the King of Pentacles here. So this is then dependable energy. This is loyal energy. This is someone that shows up for you. And this is someone that is worthy of showing you. So this could be in your current relationship. If you're in this energy, this could be a change. There may be some truth that needs to come out. This feels like being very open and honest about what you want, what you need. That's been a message that's been in a lot of the piles. It's been in a lot of readings lately. I know it's collective energy. Not settling for things that you don't want. But this does feel like rug pulled out from under your feet, kind of flips you upside down kind of energy. But then just know that things are going to work out. You know, you're going to get that, the justice is going to happen. Like things are going to end up being fair, or at least the truth of what really happened is going to come out. Like if you're in a scenario where you're like, you know, you don't feel like you got treated fairly, you got the short end of the stick or the deal, like it feels like the truth is going to come out and everything, like balance is going to be restored here. It's very interesting, unique situation. It feels very specific. But ultimately, there's a feeling of all is well in the world, and then you're going to be able to trust again. Trust the stability, because this again feels very unstable, and then we're moving into a very balanced energy. And that's what's coming in, is after the chaos comes like the calm. All right, I want to clarify all this to get more information on what this all is about. I don't want to freak anyone out, though. If you're in a relationship and you're really drawn to this, there may be a little bit of turbulence, so just keep that in mind. Only use tarot for guidance and insight. If you feel like that's completely off the wall and that freaks you out and that's not your case, just let that go. Again, this is a general reading. This might not be your reading. It might not be your pile, and that's fine. Maybe choose again. Or just, this might not be your reading. All right, let's see. Can we clarify this Five of Pentacles? We have 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, this feels like I had so much and things were lost, but it's also like refinding my balance here. Like we have this feeling left out in the cold and feeling fulfilled. Nine of Wands. So perseverance, energy, going through it. It feels like, again, a nod to, yes, you've been through the ringer, but things are going to work out. You may have lost something that was very meaningful to you, and it may have hurt, and you may have had to really stand your ground and really fight through this, and you feel like you've been beat up a bit with that Nine of Wands energy. I mean, look at that ferocious, rah, you know, but this is someone who's been through it. But she's got some knee pads on here, you know, like I got this. Like, not saying any of this was easy that you've been through, but you're still standing. And we have Temperance and the Wand. So in this pause, if either you're in the pause now, either you're moving into the pause of healing, or, you know, that's, yeah, where you're going. There's a lot of healing. There's a lot of blending. There's a lot of balance being restored in a very quick way. So this pause doesn't feel like it's going to last very long. This shift of perspective, this shift of, you know, tending your own garden. I don't know why they keep giving me that message. Like I literally like see it written out. Then we have a quick change, possible communication, and a healing and a blending with this Temperance. This is Sagittarius energy. I love this Temperance card. It's so pretty. But this is also a card of pause, of divine timing, of things working out as they should. Reflection, growth, healing. But again, in a very swift way. So it's like almost like you might have went from being like very upset to being like having almost like an epiphany here, where things just kind of shifted. Okay. I just flipped my card. I'm like, I'm not taking reversals, so I had my deck upside down. So yeah, this Justice, I wouldn't be surprised if someone did you wrong, kind of maybe ghosted you. I wouldn't be surprised if they come back and you find out some truths. If you want to take them back, that's completely up to you. Pile 3, but this does feel like more like finding out the truth, feeling resurrected, feeling like, again, justice has been served, coming back to life, feeling like, okay, I can do this. Things are fair again. All is well. A wake-up call here with the Judgment card. But it just feels like a lot of truth coming to light. And that's where you're kind of feel like you can see things from a different angle or a higher perspective. Especially also if you've done some healing in this pause time. So let's see this King of Pentacles. The Devil, which is Capricorn. It's an earth sign. Some of you guys could be bringing in a Capricorn into your life. I almost said Taurus here, and then we ended up having the Devil card. Also, I think that because of this, there's going to be clarity on a situation that helps you see things, like almost like see through things really quickly. For somebody, and this may just be a one-off, it feels like fooled me once, shame on, how does that quote go? Basically, it's like, it's not going to happen again. That's what I'm trying to say, is that the message you're giving me. I'm going to butcher that. I don't even think I said it right, even remotely close, so I apologize. But the messages that's coming in is like, if this person, whoever this is a bit of a toxic person, we look at the devil, we look at toxicity, toxic love traits, addictions, anxieties, all kinds of just stuff here. Even though the night, or goodness, why am I getting all tangled in my words? The King of Pentacles here is a very loyal, dependable energy. There could be some stuff below the surface, but it feels like you'll be able to see very clearly with this. Been a very interesting pile, very different from the first two piles. All right, let's pull out some, let's get some more insight besides just the tarot. So for pile 3, what else is next in love? Orca magic. The Akashic library's open. There could be a writing connection here. I love that there's orcas on this, which is the largest member of the dolphin family. But the libraries are open, so something's opening up. The truth is opening up. This again, it finds out like the word is out, the truth has been spoken, that's coming back, but like information is going to be now available. So I really do feel like there's a big energy of someone, you know, being ghosted or not being given the truth, and the truth is coming out, and now you're finding out everything. And it's a very balanced, I think about the black and the white of the orca and the yin yang kind of vibe, a very balanced energy here. Same with like that Libra energy. I was really hoping that we would be reading like a new person coming in. I mean, I could read this as some of you, some sort of Capricorn coming in, but this really just feels like the truth about things is coming out. Maybe that's what some of you guys want and need right now. We have the Black Cat, loss, magic, atonement, and rebalance. So yeah, a rebalancing coming out, an atonement. This could be an apology from somebody. Maybe some of you guys have been waiting a long time for someone to tell you what happened, giving you an apology. It does say lost magic though. So I don't know. I mean, some of you guys may want to take this person back once you find out the truth, something like that. But this definitely feels like someone trying to come back from the dead and atone for what they did. I feel like some of you guys got into this pile and you know who exactly you're talking about. You're like, this isn't what I wanted to hear, and I'm sorry. This is just what's coming up. So, all right, let's see what else is coming up for in love for pile 3. We have the Sun. Open your heart to the enormous growth ahead. So the Sun signifies Leo. The sun shining on your face, sunflowers. This could be a supportive message for some of you. It says, open your heart to the enormous growth ahead. So there's a lot of healing going on, opening your heart. We have the Akashic libraries open. So again, something's opening, something's being atoned, something's being rebalanced, and it's like balance is restored here after a period of just things, maybe even not feeling like you had control over things, but now it's like you're back in control. And this could just be you. Like this could be like you're in control. You're controlling what's going on, and nobody, like the little devil, can come in and kind of shake you from the solid stance you have. Okay, what else I love for pile 3? Heard. May your brave call be carried on the wind. Heard. Makes me think of The Bear, if anybody watches that show. Heard. But may your brave call be carried on the wind. I feel like with the call here, I feel like this message about hearing the truth, something's being heard, truth is happening. Also, may you be able to speak your truth and it be heard. May your brave call be carried on the wind, okay? Release. May you lay down your burdens. So whatever has been, even if there's just like tinges of it still in you, may you release whatever energy has been holding you back. So that's what's kind of coming up. You're going to hear the truth. You're going to hear something, but you're also going to be able to release something. But it feels like very relieving. Any remnants of this that you may have carried, like it'll be time it can go. All right, let's see. What's next in love for pile 3? Future, anticipate, dream, plan. So you're going to have a new view on your future that you're going to be able to see forward clearly. You're going to be able to make a plan about where you want to go. If this, again, it's like one of those things that from the past that kind of may have kept you keep looking in the rearview mirror. Oh, that's kind of where we have like the objects in the mirror are closer than they appear. You know, that usually is written on side mirrors or rear view mirrors. And so like if whatever this connection had you looking behind you, reminiscing, looking back at the past, that's you now releasing all that stuff and really looking towards your future, stepping forward into what you want moving forward. And possibly, you know, because if you're always looking back or looking at your side mirrors, it's so weird. I just watched a TikTok with a lady explaining something to her daughter with this exact scenario, so it's creeping me out that it just popped up. But if you're constantly paying attention to like the side mirrors or your rear view mirror or looking everywhere else except for in front of you, you're going to miss what's in front of you, or you're possibly going to crash, you know? So just keep your eyes forward. Granted, she was explaining something in a different way, but it's the same scenario. But yeah, you're going to be able to see your future very clearly and have a new vision and a rebalance for what's going on. All right, let's see if we can get, these are relationship cards. So is there a relationship coming in? And I'm sorry I'm sticking to this, but this is how this reading has gone. So it feels a little more singles are moving towards singleness, and that's how I'm reading this. All right, we have commitment, number 13. The frequency of commitment supports your ability to devote ourselves, supports our ability to devote ourselves in all aspects of our being and an unwavering belief. So what's coming up for you is there's some commitment coming up. There's something coming in that you're going to be able to commit to that's worthy of your commitment. Okay, what else is coming for pile 3? Transformation. You use the power of love to move through illusions and shift into awareness. Again, this is kind of like moving from either being in your head about things or you know, looking behind you in those mirrors, that kind of message. And this is a shifting into awareness of what's around you. So there's transformative love and a chance for commitment coming in and things just transforming. I think whatever this truth is that should be being heard is really going to shift a lot of any residual pain that you may have felt from the situation. It's like finally being able to let something go if it's been really hard for you to let go of. Okay, so I'm going to pull some charms to see if we can get some more information. I think we've talked enough about this, so let's see if we can get some more information about what's coming in. So I'm going to pull charms, and then I'm going to do confirmations of letters and attributes, possibly someone coming in. I'll try to see if I can get names or anything like that pops up with some letters. But let's get a couple more charms. So what's coming pile 3's way in love? What's coming your way in love? Okay. So, secret. So some sort of secrets is coming out, but peace. I'm gonna find peace. We have a button. So things are gonna get buttoned up again. Something committed, something is solid, like getting buttoned up. We have the leaf. So something new is coming in, a new leaf. We We have this, I don't know if this is like a cappuccino or a coffee or what this is supposed to be, but this kind of feels like a friendship coming in, communication, being able to chat over coffee. We have this little pink bike that might be resonant for someone, but this is like a bit of like going back on an adventure. Maybe getting back out there and playing the field with this little controller, but this feels like you'll be more in control with whatever's coming up. You'll feel like you're in charge of this. This person could possibly be a Cancer or someone close to home for you. You might have to pinch yourself because something good happens. And then we have number 5. So I'm going to pull more months and stuff in a minute, but this could be the 5th house, which is ruled by Leo. The number 5 could be important. May could be important as well. We're in May as I'm recording this, but this is a timeless reading. Okay, let's see. Let's get some attributes, and this could either confirm this person or someone coming in or you, for those who need some sort of confirmation. So we have free spirit, light eyes, life of the party. Okay, this could be a new person, or again could describe this person we're looking at. Let's get some pile 3 confirmations, attributes. Who's this person? Let me get some more letters. Oh my goodness. We got a lot. All right. Wasn't expecting that. I see Kyle right away. All right. We have, those are more letters. We have quiet. We have another free spirit. So this person, there's something about being free spirited, but they could be quiet, but also sometimes the life of the party. We have a J, W, P, B, R, N, N, so double letters, X, K, Y, E, E, W, L, G, I, O, Z, another I, an E, V, and a P. So let me see if I see any pen. I see pen, like Penn Badgley. Ken. I was gonna say Jim, but we don't have an M, but that's fine. Noel, Kyle, Noel, Zoe, Quick, JB, JP, PJ. I'm gonna let you look at these two. Oh, I just realized we have one that's... Oh, there's the M. I knew Jim. Jim was popping up. There's Jim. Thank you, Jim. Sorry. Kim, Mike, Michael, Mike. Someone could be Jewish. There's Jew on here. VP. Someone could be a vice president of something, very important person. VIP. Maybe someone likes to get in the VIP section. Ben, Ren, I want to say Violet. I think Violet's here. Joe, Joey, John, Rick. I don't have a T, but I am feeling Peter for some reason. Greg, Mark, MK, feels important. Pi. There's also, you could be your person's initials. If you see names that I'm missing, feel free to drop them in the comments. I always appreciate that. Someone asked me if I could just channel names, so it doesn't mean their names all have to be here. It's just kind of what's coming up and what I see. I keep hearing you did this. I don't know why. So I still feel like someone's really kind of angry. Guile, Giles, pew pew. Maybe someone likes Star Wars. Pew pew. Winnie. I'm sure there's one. Zion. Sure there's ones here that you're like, Joy, why don't you see that? Also want to give Elliot, even though I'm still missing a T. Wendy and Peter. Maybe that's something for some of you. When I told somebody I would do this for them, I forget how hard it is to see things when I'm in here. We do have love. Anywho, I'm going to let you guys finish up with those. Those are about the only ones I'm seeing. All this stuff's popping in my head, but I can't quite grasp it. Anyway, so there are your little confirmation signs. Oh, I know what I forgot. I did forget one thing. Let's get you a little more information. So we have Scorpio. We have the numbers 9, 0, 1, and 4. So 4th house is Cancer. You have Scorpio, so 8. 1 of 9. January can be important. September, Sagittarius, Aries. 901. 904, maybe you're from Duval, Jacksonville. I don't know a lot of zip codes or area codes, sorry. There could be, someone that works in a house with the 4th house here. That's usually home. Someone works with homes, home inspection, something like that. Realtor. 19 could be important. 91. 90. 10. 40. 94, 14. I also have 5 in here too, which was Leo for 5th house. Anywho, so there you guys go. There's a little tidbit for you. As always, I get this pile was a little bit harder. So hopefully the messages came through okay and you heard what you needed to hear if you were connected to this pile. Sorry I didn't get too much for extra people coming in if that's what you're looking for, but there definitely feels like there's a lot of clarity, a lot of justice, and a lot of just evening out and balancing out of energy here and being able to focus back on where you're going instead of where you've been, pile 3. So thank you guys so much again for being here with me. It's truly an honor. If you did enjoy this, don't forget to interact or share this with someone that you think that would enjoy this reading. Thank you guys so much, and I look forward to seeing you in a future reading. Bye, guys. Hello, my lovely friends for pile 4. So this has been a really interesting and fun reading to do so far. I hope you guys enjoy this pile. I'm interested to see what comes up. Anywho, so we are going over what's next in love. This is kind of all for all situations. You could be in a relationship, you could be single. I'm going to try to cover all bases. So I'll be kind of jumping into each scenario a lot. If I'm taking a long time to get to the point, there is a little life hack. You can use there's a little gear icon on your screen. You can adjust the playback speed and you can speed me up 1.5, 2, I'll just be talking faster, but I'll get to the point a little faster. So if you feel the need that I'm taking too long, feel free to do that. So just wanted to make sure people knew about that. You guys picked this green fluorite heart. I love this. Green is the color of the heart chakra. So this reminds me of people who are kind of heart-led, heart-focused, heart-forward kind of vibes here. And so I'm going to start off with this energy kind of card. I'm going to talk about a couple different things with this card. I'm hoping that you find this card resonant. If you don't at all, this might not be your pile. But I'm just hoping that something that's said kind of helps you know if you're in the right spot before we get started on the reading. I will be doing confirmations at the end, names and charms and letters and stuff like that as well. So you guys have Pablo Picasso. I think PP should be important for some of you. There could be an artist connection. There's uniqueness. So, you know, we look at Pablo Picasso's abstract art. So there could be an abstract view here, something unique about your connection with people, or you're going to be bringing in a very unique connection, possibly with someone who is a painter or an artist of some sort. On this card, it says, make seduction the greatest work of art. So there could be a seductive quality about you, about your person, about your connection if you're already in one. It could be you just have a tendency to be a seductive, beautiful person that you draw a lot of people's eye. You could be a work of art yourself. The next line says, begin all affairs with good intentions. So this could, for some of you, your connection could have started off, you know, even though it had good intentions, like as a quote unquote kind of quick affair, it turned into something more. Maybe that's happened to you and you're hoping it turns into more, and you're kind of here to see that. My guides all of a sudden are drawing me into this blue stool. I don't know why that's important. That must be important for somebody. If someone has a blue stool, like she's sitting on this stool and it's blue, I don't know. There's also a little like cow. I don't know enough about Pablo Picasso to see if this has extra meanings, so I apologize if you do. But the whole abstract of beauty, unique beauty here is what's kind of coming through with this card. And then we have, remember, it's not age, it's experience. So there could be a difference in age with your person. You could have a tendency to have big age gaps when you're dating in general. Or just age doesn't matter to you, could be the message with that. So if you feel like some of that or something in there resonated for you, let's jump in to see what is coming, or what's next in love, what's coming away in love, what's going on with love. Let's see. 3 piles before you were interesting. First 2 are more similar. 3 took a turn. I always have plans and spirit takes it, and I'm a spirit-led reader. So they go where they need to go with the message. So let's see what comes up for pile 4. Pile 4. Pile 4. What's next in love? What's coming your way in love? The Wheel of Fortune. So things are shifting. There could be some destiny, change going on. The wheel typically is seen as a good sign. It's a sign of good fortune. Of course, all cards have multiple meanings, but I mean, I'm not taking reversals today, but I'm looking at this as things changing. I do love this picture. We do have this behind the scenes gears, things working together. So there could be what's coming your way is stuff moving and changing, but working together in a beautiful way. And we have it being heart-centered here. And then she's got this little pocket watch here. So it's like the time is here, the time is now for things to shift and change and move the way they're supposed to. Like things are going to be working out when it comes to love. Depending on if you're single, that could go for single, couple, situationships, things shifting and moving in a timely manner. Like I feel like to say it's time. We have the King of Swords, so lots of clarity. We do have in this deck, she's got this needle and a thread. This king does. So it kind of feels like there's some mending going on for some of you, some healing, some stitching back together. But the King of Swords is typically about communication, but it's someone who's very clear, concise, truthful, that type of energy. Give a nod to air signs with that. So Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. We have a Four of Wands. Wow, okay. So this could be someone quite literally in this building a house, moving into a house. This is a foundational card. This is the 1111 card. Because the wands look like 1111, so synchronistic. This is typically represented as a celebration or a wedding. So if you're single, maybe you're going to meet the next person, you're going to end up getting married, or you could meet them at some sort of celebration, at a wedding, something like that. Someone could work in real estate or do something with houses or building a home inspection. That's come up a lot lately. I don't know. But this also is a card of balance. So things feeling balanced, feeling secure. I love it. We have two people dancing on the rooftop here. So that also might be like, maybe you meet somebody if you're single at a rooftop bar. Maybe you and your person, if you're already in a relationship, could go dancing at a rooftop bar. Maybe that's a date idea for some of you. We have these two little curious birds kind of looking on, sitting on these lights that are going into this house. So this really feels like celebration. Again, some of you guys could be moving towards getting married or having a commitment or some sort of celebration together. And my guides are pointing at like this, the string of lights, this thread, like things stringing together. So the string theory might be important for some of you. We have the Hierophant. So we have Taurus energy coming in. This is traditional beliefs. This can also represent marriage or standards, traditional ideas. We do have this owl reading from a book and this girl sitting here. So a lot of knowledge coming in. The Hierophant is typically like a spiritual mentor, along with like traditional ideas. But I always think of owls. Maybe some of you were looking for an owl for a signifier. But this is like, you know, reading knowledge, information, communicating, sharing the truths here in a connection. Okay, what else for love? Pile 4. We have a Tower. I'm going to clarify that real quick. I'm going to clarify what is falling, what's the Tower. Okay, King of Pentacles. If something, and it does look like a similar house, it's not the same house, but if something starts to fall apart, it feels like if something falls apart, it's so something can fall together, is how this is kind of coming in. Because this is a card of stability. This is a card of instability. So it feels like if there's a bump in the road or if something falls apart in this connection, some of you guys could just be moving house too. Be quite literal, since this house feels like it's being left behind. And then she's got, this king has a whole city up in the head. And a coin going in. So this does feel like whatever mishaps may come your way in this connection, that it will end up coming out for the better. So sometimes the Tower comes in with needed change. It's not always comfortable. It's not always, doesn't feel good. But it ends up, when you can look back, hindsight down the road, look back, you sometimes realize, I get that that's not 100% for every scenario. I get that. But sometimes, you know, some of the hardest things we've gone through, if we get some distance and some time, we can look back and recognize where some stuff has turned out for the best. It's not always the case. I do understand that. But this ultimately feels like things shifting, changing, things coming together. The Tower, I'm not gonna lie, is a little concerning. I will be clarifying these even more. But with this popping out, when I ask my guides for, okay, what's this? I feel like whatever instability that is within this connection that needs to go, it's things that need to shift and change for stability to come back in. So I feel like that's a really pertinent message for somebody. Please remember this is a general reading, so just take what resonates. If this part doesn't fit, let that go. But I have a feeling like somebody's going to understand what I'm talking about, like feeling like you're losing everything, losing your house, but everything's going to work out okay. So, okay. Let's clarify all these to get more messages. And then I'll also be doing oracle cards. I'll be pulling some charms, and then I'll get some confirmations for those who need it. And I was asked if I could channel names, so I'm going to try to channel some names. It's been interesting. So I'll do that. That was a request from a viewer. So I can channel all kinds of stuff, so sure, why not? Anyways, but let's see. Can we clarify this Wheel of Fortune, please? Get some more insight to what's coming. Pile Four's way in love. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, things shifting. You're going to get to plant the seeds. There may be a little bit of a pause to wait till things grow, but this is worth investing in. These are things shifting that you can invest your time in, are worthy of your time. We have the Ten of Pentacles. So yeah, a lot of clarity. We have the Ten of Pentacles. We're building things, growing old together. We have another house here. I'm really glad I pulled that card because I'd be like, no, guys. But I really do feel like it's going to be okay. But I do feel like that message is needed. So if there is a hiccup along the way, that it'll be okay. And somebody, maybe you may already have been through this and you're in that hiccup and you needed that. All right, can we clarify this Four of Wands? Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's buying a new house. Somebody could be getting engaged. Something like that. This is a new tangible offer, but I really feel like someone's going house hunting. I love that. That's my dream, is to own a house again. And yeah, just something very tangible offer coming in. Luckily, like if you meet somebody new, it's really going to be solid and start off really, really well. We have the Fool. This is the 2.0. There's two Fools in this deck. So yeah, this new beginning, this new phase, this leap of faith, this going to the next step with this Hierophant energy, like, oh, ready to take a leap and go after this. Very lovely energy. All right, let's clarify this over here. Let's see. What other messages do we need with this Tower, King of Pentacles? The Lovers. I want to say like love conquers all. If you guys can be supportive. It also might be about a choice. This is a Gemini card. Somebody may have to have a choice. If you want this energy to come in and you're holding on to something that's falling apart, possibly an earth sign, you may be making a choice and letting things go that need to go so something new can come in. If that resonates for you, take it. If it doesn't, let that go. But you know, feels like she's kind of clinging to this and it's falling apart, and it's like, what are you holding on to when there's so much abundance and wealth wanting to come in? So just be mindful if you're holding on to something, and possibly an old love, something that's no longer serving you. But I also do feel like saying like love conquers all. That's the message that they're giving me with this kind of combination. So if there are a hiccup, and again, this is your person, you guys do hit a bump in the road, just choose love. And choose to add value back in. So we have, she's like putting this coin into her chest. And so it's reminded like that what is valuable lies within. The external world that may fall apart, or if you lose something, you know, not saying those things aren't hard, right? If you were to physically lose your home, or I'm not saying like, oh, don't worry about it, it's fine. But it's just know that the most valuable things you have are within you. And more is always coming back in to replenish. And if you have this little dream of having a house and maybe you lost it, I resonate with that. You'll get it again, but keep that in mind. But ultimately, I know I went totally sidebar on that, guys. But in love conquers all, it really does feel like there's a lot of good energy coming your way. We're going to pull some oracle cards now to get some more But pile 4, I'm ultimately feeling really good about this. So let's see what else is coming pile 4's way. In love. Proposal. Somebody is a romantic or business opportunity is indicated. Again, someone could be very much getting engaged. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. It's a long reading today. I usually split it up between 2 days and I just went all day. So, yeah, some sort of proposal. This is taking the next step. This is someone committing to you. If you're not at the level where you're getting proposed to, this is a commitment coming in. Patience. Slow down, change your attitude, and clear your mind. So there may be a need for patience or timing. Timing may be feeling a little slow, but there's usually a purpose in the wait. As in, if something's taking a little longer than you want, there's behind the scenes that we don't know. There's some pieces that have to fit to come in. But it says change your attitude and clear your mind. So there may be a need to change your attitude about something. Just kind of clear your mind and, let things go and just be patient because good things are coming in. All right, let's see. Let's get you some more cards. What's coming your way for pile 4? Lightness. May the light lift you to the surface. So something with ease, lightness, good feelings, that's the energy that's coming in for you. May it lift you to the surface. Enough. May you be exactly as you are. It's a reminder that you are enough. If you've been really hard on yourself, that might be the attitude that needs to change. It might be lighten up on yourself. You're exactly as you are. May you be exactly as you are. May you be enough. This is enough. And then we have soothed. May you settle gently even as the waves break above. So no matter what's going on around you, you're safe, you're loved, and everything's going to be okay. Okay, let's see. What else is coming? Woo! Present. Mindfulness, silence, meditate, breathe. Another message about, being mindful and slowing down and being in your present moment. If you're like so anxious, I got to get to this proposal, I got to get to this, I got to get to this end game, like you may need to stop and smell the roses, or be present in your moments, because that's what makes life. Life isn't the end, it's the in between, But we also have this lotus. I always think of lotuses, in order to bloom, they have to go through the mud. So no lotus, or no mud, no lotus kind of thing. So you may have been through the mud and here you are coming out in the present. And then we have feminine, creation, nurturing, receptive. So for some of you that could be, children coming in. I think of feminine creation that way. Feminine energy is receptive. So it's allowing, it's receiving, it's allowing things in and not having to go, go, go. It's the yang energy versus the yin, right? I think. Why am I second guessing that? Anyways, but yeah, just receptive energy, allowing things in, and possibly creating and nurturing something. Possibly if you've been wanting to have children or start a family, that is looking like it's in the cards here. We have that 10 of Pentacles, and there's some little gator babies here. And a nice little family, even have a dog. It's kind of scary to me as a Floridian. Never walk dogs near the water. Small dogs anyways. Okay, wow, I got morbid. But anyways, but happy life, happy family, creating a family if that is what you want. All right, let's see. Pile 4, what else is coming their way in love, please? Pile 4, it's coming their way in love. Ooh. 2 cards. We got Brother Raccoon, or a trash panda if you want. It says a safe place for you to go. There's safety here. That's what's coming in. Your love, your connection is going to be a safe place to be, either in a new connection or your connection. It's a safe place. And then we have time to say goodbye. Something is about to end for now. It's kind of feels like this Tower moment. Somebody, I know, and I feel like this is one-off, so this isn't everybody, but there's a need to say, if you're holding on to something that's falling apart, let it go. It's going to be okay. It says time to say goodbye for now. The number 13 might be important with that message. Okay. Let's see. What else is coming? How far's way in love? Willingness. You are able to compromise if the end result is love. So there may be a need, a willingness to compromise, to work things out. In harmony, you're able to feel a loving, balanced connection with everything. So harmony and willingness. So you could be, you know, connecting with someone who's willing to offer harmony, support, balance here. This connection could be moving into that, or you already could be there. And let's pull another card, and then we'll move into charms. What is coming Pile 4's way? Intimacy, 26. The energy of intimacy is supporting us, trusting we are safe to allow closeness. So closeness and intimacy and trust is here in this connection that's coming your way, or coming your way in your connection as well. All right, let's get some charms, and then we'll do our confirmations and letters, and I'll channel some names. All right, let's see. Pile 4, what is coming their way? What's next in love? Pile 4. Okay, what do we have? We have gentle. We already talked about gentleness, right? Didn't we? I feel like, oh yeah, gently soothe. So something gentle, honoring. We have an angel wing here, so divinely guided. Possibly something that has a Halloween connection, a jack-o'-lantern, maybe someone's name is Jack. Halloween connection, October. We do have this little star constellation, Lepus, maybe someone who also likes stargazing if you do. The Lepus is the hare constellation, which is a sign of abundance or multiplying, actually starting a family. We have this little penguin, which penguins mate for life. So this is soulmate energy coming in for you. We have, oh, actually we have two. How did I miss that? We have two penguins, two little penguins. Okay. I'm such a nerd. Goodness. I embarrassed myself. Yeah, we have two little penguins, and I always think, yeah, penguins mating for life, and I feel like someone's going to give you their rock or something. We have this little arrow through the heart, and it says love, so being struck by love here. We have a little mushroom, so maybe a little magic mushrooms going on, or just some clarity. I think about what mushrooms are used for, with clarity and healing and that kind of nature, so it feels like there's some clarity coming in with this next connection. All right, let's see. All right, so we have the first house, which is Aries. I have second, and number 2 is Taurus. We can also look at the number 12, the number 21 may be important. January and February may be important. I have 2 zeros, so 00, 00 could be important for some of you. 201, 102, 210. Then we have Virgo energy showing up here, which is also the 6th house. Okay. Let's see. Let's get some attributes for either your person you have currently, if you're looking for confirmations, or possibly someone that's coming in, so you know what to be on the look for if you're single. So we have magnetic personality, reader, someone could be a tarot reader, an avid reader. We have short, so there could be a height difference between the two of you. This also could describe you as well. Let me get some more of these, and then we'll get some letter tiles. Oh my goodness. All right. I just had had an entire deck of tarot pop out. I was not expecting that. Oh my goodness. I'll look at that in a second. And let me get some letters. Got a whole nother spread, guys, but I'll go through them. Get some more letters. Pile 4. All right, let's see. We have watches social media. So someone you could already be connected with on social media. Light eyes, smart. We have the 8th house, which is Scorpio. 2nd house, which is Taurus. 10th house, which is Capricorn. We have a Libra. Travel, someone may travel or live at a distance. We have reader again, so reader came up twice. Optimistic, a player, they could play sports or they could be a player. We have mountains, so someone could live close to the mountains. I don't want to do the letters just yet. So we have the world, so there could be travel, distance. Here, the fixed signs as well. We have the Ace of Cups, which is my I love you card, so love coming in for you. We have the 9 of Pentacles, which is knowing your worth. That is some independent energy. We have the 6 of Cups, so soulmate energies, possibly someone from your past or someone from your childhood. We have Justice for Libra. Was not expecting this, oh my goodness. We have the Queen of Cups, so water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, nurturing, loving energy, being able to love in a nurturing way. We have the Chariot, so Cancer energy. We have the Wheel of Fortune again, things shifting. We have the King of Cups, so we have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups, so divine counterparts coming in, and the Knight of Wands, so a lot of fiery passion, kind of player energy again. Maybe that's resonant for some of you. All right, let's look at your letters. So we have S-H-E, so I have she and he already. We have a B and N, so I'm already seeing Ben. She and hen, maybe someone has some chickens or eggs. BS. All right, we have a V, so Ven. We have X, so someone's X. We have another B, so we have double letters. We have an H, a T, an N, and a P. So pen, Ben, tent, sent. Someone could have sent a letter. I didn't get a lot of letters here. Sebastian's popping up in my head. Harriet for some reason. Benny. Pets, so someone could have some pets. I guess that's not a stretch. They keep showing me scent, so I don't know if something was sent. Well, let me get a couple more letters. I feel like, are we allowed? Okay, yeah, we can. Just a few more. I think I got more consonants. We have a K, an R, and an A. So I probably need to say Reka, but tak, take, taken. So you're gonna be taken in a good way. Tan, ten. Okay, I'm not as great at this as I thought I was gonna be, but bati, bat. There could be a bat or Batman connection. Natalie, Patrick, Patricia. Ken. I think Ken's been in every reading. K-E-N has been in every reading today, which is bizarre. Because when I use letters, I don't use them again. I mean, I have multiples of letters, but I put them over in a pile. Just to try to keep me from grabbing the same things. So these are all new. but I have tons, so it's fine. I'm not going to run out of a letter. Star. I'm going to say Leah, just because my daughter calls my friend Leah, Star Leah. Maybe Leah's watching this. I don't know. If you are, girl, hey boo. I think I already said Natalie. Nathan. Keith. And yeah, I'm saying names that aren't fully here, but they're close. Beth, Elizabeth, E.T. If you see some that I'm missing, feel free to drop them in the comments. I do always appreciate that. And then you could also look through the comments if you're looking for a certain name. Maybe you'll see it, and that'll give you your confirmation. Am I getting anything else? I just keep wanting to say Bati, but I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Satsang. Pascal. Sun. Vet. Someone could work with animals, be a vet. Maybe that's where that pet vet thing came in. Hat. Someone could be a hat collector. Bat. You know, I did already talk about Batman, or maybe they play baseball or something like that and have a bat. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and stop that there. Those are your confirmations. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I did enjoy doing this reading today. It's been fun. It's been a long time since I've done this type of reading. Thank you guys so much again for spending your time with me. Don't forget to interact with this video. That does really help me continue to make free tarot. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much and have a good one. Bye.